Hello and welcome to my eye making tutorial here. I get a lot of questions on how I make these, so I thought I'd make a tutorial and how I go about making eyes. And we call this Garage Mold Making 101 here. For this one here, I've made some eyes here that I made in Photoshop. And then just printed them on regular paper and printed them out and cut them, scissors. Little tool here that I've made out of a dowel and a sewing needle right there. We have some epoxy 5-minute epoxy here. The little tube on the front makes it a little easier to do that. Got my little custom molds here that I have made. Need to check on another tutorial that I have there, another video showing you how I make those. And all that, and then I have some resin and some cups here, some white resin there. So I've got clear resin and white resin on this for this video. So we're going to start out first by making the pupils here, or I should say the irises and the pupils here. So we're going to take this and we're going to sit and squeeze. You can see it going through the tube there. Just going through and it's going to come out right there. We're going to put that in there. Now I've marked the inside of these to how much I should pour. There's a little pen mark in there. And that's how much of this I'm going to pour in there. Okay. It helps me. Now what's going to happen is this is going to kind of dome up a little bit, kind of like pouring cupcake batter in the little cupcake papers. It's going to kind of dome up here, and so a little bit in there, like so. Put that down. I'm going to tap this, kind of check it. I need a little bit more in this one here, so we're going to do that. Super important there. Tap that down. There we go. So I'm just tapping that down here. Again, I'm just grabbing it, doing this. Sorry, my hand got in the way there. Tapping it down. There it is. And checking for any major air bubbles in there. You don't see any. Again, tapping them down, and you can kind of see my marked dark line in there. That kind of tells me the fill line for these little pupils. Now, you could go about this by picking these little pupils up by your fingertips. No, tried that. It makes it a little harder. That's why I have this nifty little tool here. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to get that little... It's going to be difficult for me here. Yeah, stuck it all the way through there. Won't really matter. And then lay that in there like so. You notice I laid it there in an angle. Sometimes the tool picking up works, sometimes it doesn't. You have to improvise there, and so that's what I did. I'll improvise. I'm going to turn this one over. Let's see if this does any better. There it is. That one. And we want to make sure we don't get any air trapped under that paper there. As we put that paper in. Yahoo! Right? It's kind of coming in here. And there. Like so. You can see my little hole marks there. Those won't matter all that much later on. So try to avoid those if you can, but purpose of this demonstration, I just have them in there. I was going to cut out another piece of paper there. And I'm just putting these in there, just tapping them in, just like so, man. If I lift that up, you can see that they're resting comfortably in there. I'm just going to kind of go around these, making sure I've got it going on. And like so. All right. And there we go. We're going to let that harden up right now. I'm going to set that because remember it's 5-minute epoxy. So that's the time we're going to wait, 5 minutes right there. And so I'm going to put this on pause and we're going to come back and check them. Alrighty.